It's okay. You don't have to remember everything that happens. Because I have a recap. Last time in Dungeons of the Mad Mage, you all engaged in a bloody battle versus multiple crazy things. Zindalis left when he saw that Fox wasn't there, and the real battle commenced. Fister took out the My Witness first, then you guys started taking care of the rest of them, those fiends. They were hitting hard. You almost were hitting just as hard back at them. Nestor was there, made it real hard. It came down to a real annoying succubus and a really important flame skull named Thalen Kolot, who kept giving you guys a real hard time. Eventually, you guys got it down to everybody being on the ground. But Hazel, in her desperation, made an agreement with Helevistus, and
it was that or TPK.
It would have been a total TPK.
It should have been a TPK.
I would have been.
Yeah, Fox would have been like, well, those guys were cool.
The other three were failing testing.
Fox would have shown up and said, "What in the Sam hell's going on here?"
I forgot about that part. I bring it up because we do death saves in private. I have failed too. And no successes.
Don't worry, you're about to get a nat 20.
Yeah, for sure. By the way,
skimming over my fucking sacrifice in that fight too.
I'm gonna get to it.
No, I did anything heroic.
Oh yeah, I'll.
Rewind.
Callie, in a very brave and noble attempt, called Nestor out and played run around the rosy with him pretty much.
Yeah, basically it. I just ran for a while.
Eventually, you guys emerged victorious, and despite the ironic twist of Callie hating this whole time bucket thing herself, she was actually able to play the harp, freed Quill, and you guys are currently here. He told you guys all about how to take care of the Gauntlet of the Weaved Sept, a little bit more about the Realm of Three Crowns, and just everything else going on within the mountain.
All about is lofty. There were some holes in his knowledge there.
There's some stuff. He doesn't remember everything.
It's like the movie with
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yep, just like that. There actually were holes in the battlefield. So
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I did not know what reference you were making.
By the way,
literally holes.
This is the hag's ear that you guys received from the hag when you guys were in the waiting room area. I don't remember who has it, but I actually had the paper. I forgot to give it all this time.
No, I did not speak to them.
Okay.
Vividly that I did.
I'm going to say, here, Chrissy, you're normally one who does hag stuff, so I'm going to give it to you.
Space shit, I don't know.
But keep in mind that we were told by Manchun no other way of getting out will work other than him. According to him,
also keep in mind,
he's a fucking liar.
Mr. Dragon Dude in Waterdeep said he would use a wish spell if needed to get us out as well.
Yeah.
But also, above board, I do remember the fact that we cannot teleport out of this bitch. By normal means, Manchun has a fucking ring that allows you to teleport in and out, but I thought it was only on level 6 or whatever.
It's level 7.
These are demi points, so that ring has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
it still counts as being in the mountain, so it would still count.
So the demi point still counts as in the
Only
mountain.
more than just D20.
Sure, I'll give you some D12s. But anyways, you guys are currently in an area besmirched with different pot marks.
Chamber, right?
Yeah, it's like a large, just like... It would have... Honestly, it's a pretty massive space, but you guys took place and everything within a small, shimmering, like, little, like, sphere of clay. It was, like, maybe, like, 90 by 90 feet large.
I'm just...
And Fox is here. He has a harp, he gives it away.
Is Quill still here?
Yeah, Quill's here with you guys. He's still here.
Oh, what the hell's this dragon?
This dragon, this is Aaron Quill.
You were there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is the dragon.
Oh, Fox is back, guys. Stop T-Bone.
He turns to you and he says, "Oh, hello there, sir. Yes, your arms were out for some reason. I was kind of curious about
They're
that."
very stiff. They've been out for some time, I have a feeling.
It's okay. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Aaron Quill, Time Dragon. Wormling, nice to meet you.
Yeah, if you have any questions about anything, he knows random stuff about Karkotha and I guess everything else.
And the 7 things we need to untie the knot.
Yes, I was from back then. I was supposed to guard the entrance into the city specifically, but I'm not doing that now, so obviously.
Is this like the only spot of you, just like this thing?
Currently that I know of. I don't know if there's any other versions of me besides the ancient Time Dragon that's guarding the entrance to the city. But
So you still have the ancient Time Dragon body.
Yeah. The ancient Time Dragon body is back in the past, which will be my future for you guys.
My brain isn't braining. Very nice to meet you.
Yes, hello. Pleasure to see you.
You're going to have to talk to Hazel because
Yes.
Hazel's totally got
I'm told that I meet her eventually, which I'm looking forward to someday.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm looking forward
We're
to
going to
it.
be such good friends.
We are?
You're meeting him now.
Find this?
Well, obviously I'm
My
meeting
past,
now.
his future. This is the baby Quill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but won't he remember you now?
Well, I'll probably know her when I meet her later on, but she won't know
I
me
won't
at the
because
time.
it'll be my past.
When you met Quill for the first time, you in the Feywild, did Quill Quill act like they were meeting you for the first time, or did
No,
Quill
you
say,
just
"Hey,
said
I know
friends."
who you are," and you just ran with that?
Can I said puppy? Thank
I like
you.
friends.
Yeah, I know. I got that, but you just ran with that.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm all about it.
Is everybody
I bet.
okay? Just starting to come back to my facility.
We all healed up,
Yeah.
but we're all
We're
out of
dead.
everything else.
By the way, one more thing I have to point out. This isn't really super relevant. I'll just take a very quick vote on it. The Flame Skull technically does come back after you guys are short rest, but if you guys want to ice it immediately, you guys, I'm not even going to roll initiative. You guys can just ice it instantly. You watch it, a small skull kind of coagulates into a full skull, and it's just like, ha ha, I'm back! And then you guys all just
Everyone.
smack it immediately.
Full a rage attack.
Hey, Roach, do you have a quill I can borrow real fast?
No!
Thanks. I need to add Halaster to my shit list because he just didn't mention playing this game of cards was going to get us all killed.
Yeah, I
for
don't know
some
where the
fucking
fuck I
reason.
went. It's just like there and then I'm back. I don't fucking get it.
I thought he was cool, and you'd think he would have brought this one up, but apparently he's like all the gods we met in level 6 or whatever, where they just think killing us is a part of normal conversation.
Cord didn't.
Yeah, but the other one did kill you.
Yeah, but I was the one that died.
Which, God, we have to think about whether or not we want to be known as the people who can kill gods, but we'll deal with that after Paliset.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's something that Quill would have mentioned, is that in order to create divine corruption and steal the Far Realm stuff away, is that they killed a bunch of gods.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay, cool.
Ow!
Also-
You're digging your nails into me, puppy.
Quill's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'll get off you right now.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about this till now. We're planning on going into the hall, right? Like, soon?
The plan, yes.
Cool.
Today.
Do you want to give me 1,000 gold out of the party funds? Cool thing about this harp is if I use 1,000 gold coins as a pick and play a song for 10 minutes, I can get us hero's feet. If you guys want to spend
It's a real good ability. I like it a lot.
Advantage on all,
1,000
you
gold?
get temporary hit points, advantage on wisdom saves. I think you're immune to fear.
Yeah. And poison, I'm pretty sure, but I don't recall.
I'm going to start taking gold coins and I'm going to play a song.
Sure.
for 10
Much
minutes.
like Rumpelstiltskin in the fairy tale of old, you pick the
Feast of plenty.
yes, you take the coins and you slowly start to strum it along like a very poor player on a street corner.
It uses the 1,000 gold, right?
It does
Just
use
as
1,000
I
gold, yeah.
strum
It consumes it as if by the spell itself, and then you create a beautiful feast out of all the loot you played
Dig
with.
in, guys. This will make us so we can't get.
What do you want the
scared
food to
or
look like, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Baked salmon?
Ramen.
Baked salmon? Ramen?
I can go salmon. Really?
Fritos, ramen, baked salmon. Anything else? Any other?
I'll just
Chocolate
I'll take
chip
chocolate.
cookies.
I like pudding personally.
Pudding, okay.
Yeah,
putting it
it's
up.
okay.
Albert,
Fish sticks.
any requests?
All right.
Oh, I really used to like eating cabbage, but that was a long time ago.
I grabbed the mimic.
Oh yeah, mimic. You are an important part of this of this plan.
It's
You
right
need
here,
to
and it's
not
just
be
like-
frightened or anything. What do you want to eat?
Yeah, okay.
That's why
I like rope. Picks are pretty good. I enjoy like pieces of shack kick and stuff like
Why
that.
don't you actually try something called meat?
That's disgusting.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll do the best I can.
I like give me inanimate objects to eat. That tastes real good.
You can eat the plates. Would the plates count from the viewers?
Yeah, if it makes plates, I suppose.
Yeah, technically, I guess you could say if these.
Sure. Here.
Okay,
Ceramic, yummy.
Ooh, I haven't had
Ceramic.
ceramic in a long time. Thank you.
Or porcelain. I guess that's ceramic. I guess it could be ceramic.
Yeah, it's not toilets.
All right. Well, we all have heroes feast.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I need
So-
What is that?
1d6 plus 8 days have to pass before I can do this again.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how many days we gotta wait. 4 plus 8 is gonna be 12.
Okay.
That's
12 days we can do that again.
No, that's 14. Oh, if you rolled 4? Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, yeah, you're good. Alrighty, but as Callie pulls out this harp, which by the way, it was a huge harp originally, but it resized for her halfling form, and now it's more of like a handheld hold harp, like a Myth would play in like a Hercules movie.
Mm-hmm.
a liar.
Yeah, like a lyre, but it's a full harp for Callie. And as she slowly plays the things, you watch this materializing, kind of like a 3D printer, slowly producing the items in front of you. It kind of just.
Eat up.
I had my little heroes feast setting from earlier.
Have you guys all ate the food? Alright.
Mimic too.
Yeah, the mimic will happily eat it.
Yeah, we are immune to poison, we are immune to frighten, we have advantage on wisdom saves, and we all get 2d10 temporary hit points, right?
Callie, roll that, please.
No.
I'm just gonna have Callie roll it, just once, just to make it easy for everybody.
Alright, we are all going to get.
Can I get a piece of paper and some?
Great, 6 temporary hit points.
Yeah, better than nothing.
I'll get you one right 1 second.
The advantage on fear? No, cannot be frightened.
Cannot be frightened and immune to frighten and to
Literally,
wisdom
like,
saves have advantage. That's very
days,
good.
okay,
if
don't
we end
feed
up
your
fighting,
bag, put your bag on, and then.
If Xanathar
They
attacks
come.
us, because he has all those eye rays and a lot of them are wisdom saves.
Did y'all keep the little sign?
If I have it, I certainly don't.
Quill's like Xanathar. That's the beholder you guys are talking about, right?
No, you know him.
Yeah, I know. I knew who he originally was. I didn't know the name was going to get passed down.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which.
How much health do you have?
Yagorl.
Google.
I don't know. Your max HP is 184.
184?
Now it's going to be an even 190. Congratulations. Because I know you got up to max because you used all your hit dice last time. So you're good. I know that.
Well, so it would be 184, and then he gets 610.
610. I'm just going to say it's
Before
190.
I
Just
saw
make it easy
scroll
for right
forever
now.
was annoying.
Yeah, that's a nice little update right there.
Well, then my AC is 16.
Yeah.
You can do search spells.
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah,
down all
just
your
eating.
higher
And
level
then my
spells,
axe
right?
does
All your big ones again.
I kept third so
Plus
we can
15
redeem
or-
5, but
Mhm.
plus 15
Yeah,
if I'm,
diamonds or whatever.
and then or plus is it plus 5?
Well, I mean,
For your
ideally
hit-
we won't be.
Yeah,
in
to hit
combat
it's
at
one
all, but
for
I
your
don't
great
think that's
weapon.
gonna
It's
happen.
plus 5, and then it's
So
1d12
2
plus
times
18.
Okay.
I have 1/4, all 3 of my thirds, so yeah, I could say 3 of you.
Albert's like, don't freak out me.
1 second,
I'll finger them real good for you. Don't worry.
yeah, and all of Albert.
Oh yeah.
No, we fucked up that flame skull real good. Don't
We did,
forget
'cause
that.
I was pissed.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
For that.
Yeah, sure. Happy I could help.
Also, I'm not drinking this bullshit. If anyone wants to super juice, go.
That one-
No,
super-
we're gonna poison. We might spike the.
Yeah, you could, technically.
Well, if there is a punch bowl display, but yeah, let's. It's a good option to have.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean
know how to
like
do it.
purple worm poison?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had talked about.
Oh
that.
yeah, I have purple worm poison still.
Oh,
I
fucking
got that
that
like
then.
god
What the
damn
fuck are we
since the
doing?
last time we were in Skullport.
I think you got some in Skullburn. You also found some on Drelexel's ship.
Yeah, I remember that.
How
Pretty-
big is
And then
Quilly?
how much is the?
How big is Quilly? Quilly is about the size of Finster.
Cool. Quilly, can you spread your wings real quick so I can change behind you?
Sure.
I'm going behind Quilly and I'm putting on my dress.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade it and change it into that that light gown thing we got for whatever.
I'm
that,
putting on my tux.
Okay.
whatever that holiday was where the Castellans killed 300 people.
Okay, you
We
also
all got nice clothes.
you got nice clothes from that too, yeah. Yeah, but for the record, I'm pretty sure your gown can flow in the back when you want it to, right? Pretty much,
Yeah.
if I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this
I just
that we
used
got
my-
from.
You got it from
my
Quill's
sleight of hand
submarine.
just in front of everyone.
Yeah, you're just so fast.
So this is actually pretty fucking dope. If someone drinks this, it's 12d6 poison damage.
That is crazy.
Okay, hang on. Quick idea. I don't even know how it would fit in, but it would be cool. Somebody with a high charisma, perhaps, challenge somebody to a drinking game. Even if they think that and you can drink right out of it, we're all immune to poison.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
They can't be like, oh, you drink it first. Sure. That tastes great.
Oh, you're right.
Fun fact,
Call for a toast.
funny that you mentioned that. That's the exact same thing the Castellans were going to do because they were immune to poison. They were poisoning everybody with midnight tears. So it's just, you're still in the exact same idea that they had.
Yeah,
But
well,
you can if you want to now.
Yeah, well,
It's a fact.
but we're better than the Castellanders.
Yeah.
Because they're idiots.
Yeah.
They
So
are.
are they.
And it's a pretty high DC, 19.
Mm-hmm. Pretty respectable stuff. Also, stupid expensive.
I keep forgetting the like.
And
I
hard to get.
have
our
1d4
main
doses.
goal
I never rolled it.
is
It says tree.
is to
Oh, as in
basically
3?
screw over the
I assume that's what it
Castellanders.
says.
We're gonna go with 3.
I think three's fair. One
One
less than 4. I feel like three's fine.
I
Create 3 orphans.
just wrote
But it's
tree
gonna
on
be worth it.
it.
Sure. Feeling a little silly that day.
I guess it did.
I mean, I was an orphan. Look how well that turned out.
You're still on your journey.
Yeah. Quill's like, I feel like orphans have the coolest stories to tell, honestly.
It's more like the saddest stories.
I mean,
Or that.
every major great hero ever was an orphan, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them were up there. Oof, oh boy. Oh, some of you guys have these blessings from the pigments you guys put on yourselves.
Oh, the ruin?
Those still are on you. You have no difficult terrain. Pretty sure
Yeah.
someone has advantage on death saves. I don't recall which person.
I
Sam.
have the shield, right?
You have the shield, yeah, okay.
I mean, there's the
Cool.
Magnificent Man. There's
He's got Boobich. That one's
Boobich?
got, yeah, he's got Afterlife.
Okay.
Finster has terrain, Callie has shield, Fox has mountain.
Okay, good stuff.
What is mountain again?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
ooh, so I got.
Yeah, so I'll let you look at it first.
Wait a minute. So I was life, so I get 10 temporary hit points
you
on
are immune to
top.
being knocked prone. You have advantage on strength and con saves.
Oh, you cannot be knocked
So I
prone.
technically
Cannot be
have
prone. I'm immune to proneness
16
out of
temporary
order.
hit points.
And,
You
advantage on
definitely
strength
walk
and
in
con
less fight, though. I'll
saves.
say that for sure.
And we still have
This
the
was-
map.
They don't refresh
on
after a short
strength
rest,
and
and I know you lost them when you fought Nestor in the thing, so you do not have those 10 temporary.
3 things with advantage right now. Hell yeah.
Oh, and everyone remember Oak is the
and I have
password.
advantage on death saving throws.
You do have that.
Oh,
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
I'll keep that.
I
Yeah.
think-
I didn't remember that.
I wasn't dying,
Part of the
so
party.
Okay, you were down though. I know that. So.
Yeah.
But we probably, I think we're good.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. I did lose up my temporary hit points, but I do have that advantage on death saving.
Let's
throws
just
right now.
hope to God we don't have to start making saves, guys.
I'm rooting for you.
All my
We just
sa-
need to figure out who's going to be. So we got drunk decoy. We just need to figure out who's going to be.
You taking that back?
I'm taking
in
all
the
the super
bathroom.
juices for poison.
Okay.
If Roshi over here is going to be doing the swapperoo.
I will say, even if they fail to save, they still get an instant long rest. Whoever drinks it.
I mean, everyone pretty much should be full, but regardless, they'll still get the exhaustion.
That is true, though. That is true.
so
And they'll be tired
that's
too.
going to be very.
Yeah, look at
It's
exhaustion.
going to
which is
be
no
very
good.
funny.
All right. So, anything else anybody wants to do in this period of time?
We're going to the ball
You're
now.
going to the ball. You got your
All right.
tux on.
All right, I'm gonna take
You
that.
putting-
Fox just shined up his armor.
Yep.
How long does the
And he's a
potion of
cape.
mind? I know
Or is it
I
cape?
have the potion
It takes
of mind.
10 minutes after you drink it. That's how long it lasts for.
10 minutes after?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What does?
The
When should I-
potion of mind reading.
When should I drink this? Like right now? No, or should I?
You don't know how.
Before you walk up to somebody you want to read the mind of.
All right.
Honestly, dude,
I
just
should
pour it in
probably-
a drink and then. What does it look like?
The potion of mind reading?
Oh my god! I'm gonna put it in my flask.
That's what I
Yeah,
just
sure.
want to say.
You can't do
Oh,
that if
Put
you
it
want
in my
to.
fucking flask.
Hell.
There you go. That way you can just drink it and not be like,
No one's gonna-
obvious about drinking a weird
my
potion.
shit in your secret box.
Probably not. Depends on how much a bunch is. The box has specific dimensions. It's not that big.
Like my super powerful leadership book, and like my raised dead scroll.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have that.
I do have that. I also have a catnap scroll, spell scroll.
I'm prepared.
I have like 5.
This might be one of the most roleplay heavy sessions that we have ever had.
I hope
Thank
so.
God. Hopefully it's not
I
combat.
hope so.
Well, if it is, oh yeah, above board right now. If there is combat in this, you guys won't survive. Straight up.
We'll die.
Yeah.
I am not even going to roll combat initiative or anything like that. It's just the game is over.
You don't have a chance
Really?
to fight and try to get out.
We don't have a chance to get like Xanathar to do something else.
I'll let you try some stuff
Get
for
somebody in a
sure.
closet and slit their fucking throat.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah,
have a time limit, or is that just
that's
happen?
forever. You have that.
Can I just do that?
I'm pretty sure it's
Prep?
implied since
Okay.
it's literally all like.
Although it still is
and
enhance ability, so you have to.
in one
It lasts as long as the spell.
Oh, no,
Just
like, I
because it's
definitely
10
don't think we
minutes.
would survive in a
Yeah.
fight. But like we talked about before,
Okay,
the
but that's
idea of
just
like
an
if something were to
effect on
happen,
my
piss
person.
Xanathar
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
get him to do something.
Or someone else if you want to.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could
My-
piss
my
everybody
red
off
button
and potentially start a fight, and then immediately write a message to Manchun and he can teleport us out.
That you could do.
My red button was piss off Xanathar. He'll attack everything, and then they're not focused on
Yeah.
us.
That's all.
Obviously, I think they could take down Xanathar, but I don't
I'm sure
think
they
they could
would,
do it
but
easily.
it would be a great.
He's still homeboy.
He is the big
But
man.
he's the big meatball.
So what do you recommend we don't do? Fight him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot fight.
Yeah,
Well,
Here-
I'm gone.
here-
We also don't know the penalty for fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're gonna find that one
Like
out.
alone, you guys know there's at least 2 death knights at this.
Oh yeah.
And like, no disrespect to Fox or Finster, you guys will not win against both of them.
I'm offended.
Not at the same time.
I'm offended.
I beat 3 in Baldur's Gate at one time.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's because they're really overpowered in that game. Otherwise,
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway, I wanted to ask real fast.
I hate
Chrissy,
it so much.
in a second, list off the shit. It's
We
12
gotta get together
cubic
and play
feet,
it.
3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. I've already
Okay.
got a bunch of shit in it. Chrissy, what do you want to put in there? I don't know if Peter's going to allow
Yeah,
it,
what shit?
but
If it's like a scroll, that's fine. But if it's
You
like
said it
a
was like
big
a
old
book and
thing,
a
a
scroll,
couple
right?
scrolls.
The
a
Tomb
book.
of Leadership is pretty much the big
So it's a
one.
book.
Tome.
Yeah, it's tome.
And what else?
Tomb is a very
Lunch.
A tomb.
None of that stuff is valuable.
I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor.
Valuable to Hazel, but not like valuable. Probably the
It's a
raised dead
tumor.
scroll.
Just
I am not the
Catnap scroll.
So a couple scrolls in a book.
I'm gonna say probably-
And then the Jericho business card.
Why the business?
Because if I rip it, he's summoned in front of me.
So you don't want to rip it?
No, we don't. Well, if I cry and I rip it, he's summoned in front of us. So when we're ready to kill him, I can just make him appear in front of us.
But why cry?
I don't know. That's part of the things it says.
Yeah.
Tear and cry and to summon him in front of me.
You were T-posing at this moment. He's been turned into some sort of far realm monster thing that's pretending to be a person, so he's probably not all there. He probably just gets off on tears or something.
orphaned here.
That's
But he is kind of on our hit list, so like
They're
if
so
I can have
hallucinogenic.
If I can have a quick summon of him, then I would like to know.
I want to say you cannot put the tome in there, but you can put all the scrolls in there.
The year of our Lord 2025.
Don't start.
Someone out the chest and do it. And I'm just so you know, hey,
You put it away.
this
I don't want to
little
know.
mini chest.
Don't tell me
Looks
that
exactly
came
like
out
the
in
chest, but very
2010. I
small.
don't want to
If
hear
that happens
it.
to me, get
I
this
have
out
no
of my
idea
pocket.
what that's
This is the only way you get your stuff back.
I don't know.
Okay,
If
mini
this
chest
is
out of box.
if this is gone,
It's
you
15
never
years
get
old.
anything
I'm
back.
gonna cry.
If it's
song still.
destroyed, it's all
Like how we all do it.
Black
Yeah,
pocket.
I mean it's good.
show you exactly where I put it.
Okay.
On the off, just so you know, that's where your shit is in case something happens to me.
How old is it, Sam? I'm kind of curious.
Little children near and far don't know where your parents are.
You know,
Directly
oh,
in
you're
the
so
shop.
close. 14 years.
14. This is
Jeez.
2011.
The card is in there.
Wow.
Shit.
Me and Ryan were talking about how old we are now earlier. It's like, geez.
Yeah, orphan tears.
I was the ripe old age of 13 watching that shit.
Yeah, 2011.
I was blessed to have an older brother, so I got all that shit.
Nice.
Oh, hand-me-downs?
Well, whatever he watched, I watched.
A good
Hence, I
internet
grew up-
education.
Dude, live leaks at 12 or 13 years old was not a good thing.
Okay.
It was not a good thing.
Can a paladin cast Raise Dead?
I do believe I have that as,
You
but that's a
do.
higher up.
Yeah.
You technically can, but you need the scroll.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
have a scroll of it. Chris is giving it to me right now. I'm just.
Oh
checking the
yeah,
off
I think it
chance
just has
we need
to
bring somebody
be
back to life.
ability from that spellcaster. So I theoretically could. I would just have to make a roll to do it.
Just checking on the off chance that for some reason Hazel can't resurrect somebody and we need someone to do it.
All right. So, any other preparation or things you want to discuss before you walk through that big metal door to the other big metal door?
Summon Remy, real quick.
Okay. He a little bit of ice just sort of appears and then just appears and he's like, Mrs. Moonstar, pleasure to see you again.
Hi. So, your boss.
Yes, Levistus, the good man, old ice block.
So him and I made a little accord there.
Oh, pleasant.
Yeah. So I owe him something. So I was just wondering if maybe while we go and do this thing we gotta go do, if you'd be willing to help us so that I can be alive to pay your boss back.
Of course.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
I succeed if you succeed.
I knew I liked you, Remy. All right, cool. Because I want to make sure I can pay his boss back because he kind of did me a solid.
Sure. Did you happen to see what he asked of you?
Why didn't you summon the golden dragon?
No.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Well,
For the record, he looks like this. He's a real tiny dude, but he's like light blue skinned.
Noise.
Yeah. I was saving it for paliset hole in case shit got bad.
To be fair, shit was bad. Shit was bad.
Shit was fine, and then shit was. And then I was also unconscious. So.
Also, I don't think a gold dragon will change anything at fucking Palace at all.
Yeah. It doesn't have legendary actions either, so.
Oh, it doesn't?
Not for the mini.
I can have invisibility, yeah.
Oh, yes, I can. I can also become a rat, a weasel, or a spider.
Okay. You want to be just invisible and just hang out with me and Albert while we walk in there?
Certainly, I would happily be a little invisible weasel rat.
Just a heads up. A lot
I
of people
think
do have seen
I was
visibility.
gonna say, I don't
And
know if
Arturia's
this-
head will be looking.
Yeah.
So you might just be better to have your friend be a little bit more present.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, not
A
obvious.
rat would be known as, can you just be a spider and...
No,
go
not a
around?
spider.
Sure.
That's my weakness.
Oh, I apologize, Mr. Finster. I shall become a weasel?
Definitely would be noticed at a party.
Okay, fine. I'll be a spider. He looks. He's like, what over there?
Oh, what?
He turns into a little spider and he disappears.
Kill it!
All right.
Alright.
Anything
So
else?
We've got Remy, we've got someone to do invisibility, we've got you for sneak, we're in our outfits. We've got team A, B, and C. We have a really bad plan. Are we ready?
No, I'm gonna
What?
cast telepathic bond on
I
everybody.
sent the text.
Okay, everybody out, including the quill and the imp
And the mimic.
and the mimic.
I'm 2 minutes thinking of the plan.
So Quill's going with us now? I thought he just had a
It's up to you guys.
I have a question.
Oh, like a minute.
All right. What's your question?
I'm probably gonna end up dancing with Arturia's head, right? Is it just gonna be her head?
You don't
I'll
know.
find out.
You don't know.
Yeah, we don't really know what it means.
You don't know
We just
shit
know it's
about
it.
called
Is she gonna be a
Arturia's
body? Is she? I'm waiting. I'm excited.
head.
Oh, I also have a random question, but this is more of
What's up?
a game thing.
Sure.
I have not used it today. I can use my sword to impose disadvantage on somebody.
For a save, right? Yeah.
Yeah, for a save. Is it visible?
What do you mean? Like your sword or like the action?
In my head, if I needed somebody to fail, say, a wisdom save, if I just said them or something like that mentally, because it didn't. Obviously, I don't know what spell it's casting. It just does it.
It's the next save the creature makes.
Okay, but will they know that I did something?
Oh.
That's the question.
I would say it would come down to you making a charisma roll of some sort to try to obfuscate the action happening because that's your spellcasting ability modifier for it. If that's okay.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Cool. It would happen either way. It's just whether or not I get caught.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm wondering about that because I can make somebody fail a whiz save.
Well, disadvantage. They might not fail. Still.
Well, yeah, they might not fail, but my DCs are now fairly high.
Right on. All right.
Ethereal plane or invisibility? What do you think? Let's see.
I would probably say around here there's going to be a lot of devils and stuff, so invisibility.
Remy pipes up and says, "Oh, why, yes, Mrs. Sunbright. That would definitely be a most advantageous."
Everybody get my name wrong.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Sunny. I apologize for any sort of inconvenience.
Conversing with a devil.
You're cold. Okay, you give me goosebumps. Just
I apologize. I will go back to being Spider. Sorry, I'm talking in your head.
not much better. I'm going to use the third eye and go see invisibility at 10 feet.
Okay.
So we have to get close, but I can see.
Solid stuff.
Anything happen to ping?
Not here immediately. There actually isn't even any Alaster eye sensors now that you're here by yourself.
Let's begin good coverage.
Does anyone have the paper map? Do you have the paper map?
I do have the paper map if you guys would like it.
No, yeah, we should. Yeah, because there was a problem on the map. There's no stairs leading to the basement, I think.
Correct.
So, is that a mistake on the map, or is that something?
I assume it's probably a mistake on the map because this is from.
I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the since you showed it to us, but I recall there being no stairs that go
There
into
are
the
stairs
basement.
that go down into storage, but there's no stairs from the first, unless it's this.
I'm pretty sure it's these two side ones over here to go down to the stairs down here towards the basement. Is that what you guys are talking about?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Probably.
Okay. Well, how do you get to the upper floor then? Is it the same set of
It's
stairs?
here. Stairs to the upper floor. Right in front of the foyer.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense then. So, what do we,
I don't know where the entrance for the room is. It's probably through the courtyard, is my opinion.
to the room?
Maybe the courtyard, go into the foyer, greet your host.
I would assume so, yeah.
And then there's a parlor and a ballroom, which is why I thought it was like a champagne walking around.
It may well be. We don't know.
And then someone would have to go up to the stairs to get up to the second floor.
To what, the bathroom?
To get to the bathroom,
Why
use
does it
the
go to a
oak pass.
bathroom?
Because there's a safe in there. There's a safe under
I
the
know.
safe.
Why would they pick the bathroom of all places?
Because you wouldn't expect it. You go to the bedroom.
You could always cast setting to,
I'm not blowing any of my very limited spell slots on any of this
Sorry.
bullshit here.
Sorry.
Um,
You can also use the ear if you want to use the ear.
So if
Once per day.
Finster can distract the Death Knight, he can use switch with the Mimic. You, me, or Finster, you, me, or Fox can go up here, get the thing while everyone else meets towards upstairs.
Well, hopefully without them wondering why we're going downstairs. Or upstairs.
Yeah, or upstairs, which is why I'm saying like the sneak, unless you can very quickly switch the Mimic necklaces and you can switch
I have
upstairs.
an option for that, but it wouldn't be the best. I can do a spell known as Borrowed Knowledge, and I can gain proficiency in a new skill for a little while. You use it for a sleight of hand.
Yeah. And
The
the
paladin
Mimic
sleight
can
of
help.
hand skill.
It would be
Vince's giving you the fuck look right now in
it
real
would
life.
be a 7 I would get.
Well, I'm just thinking
Actually,
like,
that's not bad.
I'm so sorry.
Plus
Are you
7.
okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Like the Death Knight like knocks over because he's acting.
I'm really good at swinging this precisely, but I'm not good with my hands like that.
Nobody-
How about you,
Mimic
Roach?
can-
Sleight of hand. What are we talking? Like plus 77?
But he would be the one to go up to the bathroom.
Hold on.
Unseen.
It's up to you. Someone has to
See
go
what he
there.
can do.
Someone has to switch out the thing.
Because I think it's easier to sneak up to the bathroom than it is to get your hands on a Death Knight and take off its jewelry without it.
Or
knowing
I
you're
could just
doing it.
say, I gotta go
I
take
feel
a
like that
piss.
should be the
That would
guy
be
who's good
safer.
at it.
There are no bathrooms downstairs.
Although I don't know how good his
There's a
sleight of
gallery.
sleight of hand is. I
See,
assume
I'm
it's-
just gonna go to the bathroom. Everything will be fine.
Okay, all right. You're
Hey
on
Pierre,
upstairs.
in whatever year this is, are there children in
1492.
bathrooms?
Yes, there.
There are?
I think there is. I don't know.
It's probably just going out the side of the castle. It's
Yeah,
not.
sure. You pull out your chamber pot and you chuck it onto the next commoner to go through.
10 plus roll whatever. Well,
I know how it was.
the lowest I
Is
can
there
roll,
running
the
plumbing
lowest
in
I
this
can roll is
thing?
10.
Something like that.
Plus another 10. So
So
the
then,
lowest I can roll is 20.
if Roach is doing the switch, then he should have the Mimic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I was like, am I going,
Yeah, the
am I
lowest
going with you?
The lowest I can roll with sleight of hand is 20. So
Twyla kind of skitters over to you for the record.
Bye. Hey, before you leave, you've been fun.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
a
just, you
wear
know,
her as a bracelet for a minute. So.
I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, not every monster is mean. Sometimes we're just misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Hopefully I'll see you later. Okay. And then it kind of like an actual symbiote kind of just over towards you. What do you want me to look like? Should I just look like the shard solitaire now? I'll look like a little bracelet. How about that?
That's the necklace you're taking to show.
Yeah.
I'll look like a bow tie.
No, that's stupid.
The time dragon's like, bow ties are cool.
No.
So buzzes.
I mean,
Sorry.
they kind of were there.
Yeah.
Something with the show, they just kind of melt your brain.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
tell.
I'll be a ring on your finger.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Then it kind of shrinks down into a tiny little itty bitty thing. No one would ever tell unless they looked really hard at it. There you go.
And then you got Oak as the password for the safe.
Oak.
Everyone remembers that.
Professor Oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the sink, if I remember.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so two things. Fortunately, only slightly related. The first one is there's 2 Death Knights. Presumably, there's going to be a fake shard solitaire and a real one.
So
we need to find the real one.
Is there any way to detect magic?
I can prepare that spell if you want to give me a second to swap.
I can't do it because
in
my
in my archive.
No, you can do it.
You can? I could not remember if you.
Finster can do it. He can do it 4 times per day.
Well then, do you want to be on duty of find out which one's real?
I mean, if that's what you want.
I suppose I can
I
prepare
do.
a spell, but I lose one more spell if I do it.
I want you to do it.
Okay.
So if you see one of those assholes, just cast detect magic and tell us if it's magic or not. And if it's not, check it must be the other one. I suppose.
What exactly am I looking
These
for?
Death Knight
I think
twins,
so.
they're just going to be big armored fuckers, I suppose. And they're going to have a fancy necklace on.
Does
Here-
one only tells the truth and one only lies?
Probably. It is
Oh, we know
Pierre.
that riddle.
Real question.
Shut up,
real,
Ryan.
What are you doing?
Real
Is that
quick.
God
Good at
dead?
that one.
Forgot about
Is that God
this.
dead?
I know Pierre.
No,
This
this
is
was
gonna,
lying.
This is going to be important, guys, for whoever gets this fucking necklace. Kind of forgot about this. Looking at the notes here, there is a far realm entity trapped inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I got
Yeah.
the mind reading potion. I could just use that.
Yeah, there is.
So remember that.
Ruin the whole joke.
You're fine, buddy. You're fine. Calm down. All right.
And
Anybody
my
else?
grandma will be there, so we have an ally in the
Oh.
house.
That's
I'm gonna look for a magic
Okay.
carpet.
So she will
Okay.
be there. I'm not happy about it. but
Just
she's
that.
there.
You're gonna go in there and be like,
Just
You know,
Carpet.
I'm happy about that.
magic
You don't leave
carpet
your grandma?
and an axe.
Huh?
Why aren't you happy about that? You don't leave your grandma?
I don't want her in danger.
Well, I think this is the place that's
That's
not.
all
in
I care about.
The whole point is that this is where they're offering people like a safe passage on the Ark before they wipe out the world.
Well, everyone's met my grandma, so we have one ally in the thing. She doesn't know what we're up to, but like,
Never
What's her
give
name
me
again?
that.
I forgot.
Never give
Waylon?
me that.
Wayland Moonstar.
Wayland Moonstar.
Waylon? I like that.
Next time I get a long rest, maybe I'll find Steve.
Pretty handy spell.
Yeah, it's fun.
Cannon fodder.
Sure.
Then we had the crack.
No idea. You go forward.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Too damn bad.
That's too damn.
Any other preparation anybody wants to do in this moment?
Checking last notes here.
Okay.
And I can understand every language, so
Yeah,
if they talk
yeah.
shit, I know what the fuck
It's
they're
freaking
saying.
funny.
Oh, very.
And I can read left, right?
Oh,
Let's
there's
do
a
it.
No,
portal
it's
to the
only-
basement
only
to get
Fox
in.
can.
Cantrips, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why we need the
I can still speak in
necklace.
Yeah, there's
tongues.
different things.
Because I understand, I can
There's a
understand what they're
portal in the
saying. I
basement,
can be able
not
to.
the basement.
I wrote
No,
two
only
bits.
person who can read lips is him because he has to speak for it. so-
Portal to basement
Oh, it's
to
a
get
special
staff.
thing?
Yeah, it's a special
Yeah,
thing.
no, I
You
think
can just
I
speak
think
and
it's
just
otherwise.
read every language though, so
Okay.
that's still pretty good.
Yeah, because he has a note that's
Yes.
contrary to what I think.
What is that?
I wrote portal to basement to get staff.
I thought the portal was in the basement and goes to the staff. Do we need a portal to get into the basement, or we get to the
You
basement? and
need
use
to
the
get
necklace
the
open
necklace to get to the basement in order to go into the portal that where the staff is at.
So we just walk to the basement.
Yeah.
The portal is opened in the basement.
If you have the necklace, it is supposedly open.
Okay.
Last thing. So when we get in there and we get Vajra and we get the staff and we get out, what are we doing? Manchun, the hag ear.
I mean,
At
I
that
think
point, we're out, right?
I think the biggest thing is if we get the staff and we physically have Jarlaxle. Okay, number one, let me put it this way. If we have the fucking staff and we cannot save Jarlaxle and we can't save anybody else, I'm fucking leaving. Okay? This staff is the fucking family for Fox and everybody else in Waterdeep, everybody up there. If we can, we will save Jarlaxle so he can face fucking whatever trial, or maybe, what's her name?
Laurel?
Laurel might say, hey, he's been helping us, whatever. We'll let him smooth talk his way out of there. I ain't fucking getting in that
You
shit.
could prioritize Waylon and Vajra, though. Out of all the people there.
Volo's
they
there
don't
too, by the
really
way.
care about what.
Volo's going to be there.
And then
Well,
what about-
Volo is just
Fuck about
proving
Volo.
that these fucking...
I met him one time, he was an
What's-
annoying dick, and we
what's
never saw him
Sam's
again. I don't give a
girlfriend?
shit.
Yeah, Sam's.
It's
No, sister.
Maybe.
Sister?
No, it's not his sister.
Oh, I thought it was a
The
sister. my bad.
Hagir might work because it's Sorhana and she used to own Paliset Hall.
Right, but we were. All I know is Manchun, who is a liar but also claims he isn't, just said no other way will work, and he couldn't tell me why.
I don't
It's
remember
called
him
the Shard
saying
Palace
that.
too, if we
Yeah,
ever
I
hear
just
that
remember
word.
him saying that
Around.
the other ways aren't 100% guaranteed to work.
Yes.
Is that the way he said it?
That's what he said.
Was they're just not guaranteed to work?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So, it
then-
wasn't the fact that he said none of the other ones were, weren't going to work. He just said that there was a chance they would not work.
Which one do we want to use?
I would personally say I trust Dragon Man up in Waterdeep a lot. Can I actually remember his name, please?
Aranax.
Aranax.
Aranax the Golden specifically.
I trust him more than I would trust anybody else. He's already done the boon for us. We know he's helped out, allowed whatever the hell the Silver Dragon's name was, Batman basically.
Ezra Edge.
Ezra Edge. Let him be
yeah.
free. We've had a lot of
Hell
instances
yeah.
and run-ins with him.
That's
I
not
trust
bad.
him enough to actually do what he says, and he at least promised me, even if he had to, he would use the means of a wish spell even to get us out.
What's his name again?
I just put out
Aranax. Here, you know
Aranax.
what?
Is Azra still alive?
Ezra Edge, yes, he is, as far as you know.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the mountains.
I want to go say hi.
In the
That's
woods.
my go-to. I'm going to cast
I miss
him
him.
Orniax. I trust him more than Manchun and these fucking hags.
And I would personally say, in my fucking I hate it anyway. I would say that it's probably going to go him.
He looks like
Then
that.
it's going to go Manchun.
The DM?
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah, I
going to
know,
go
right? He
him,
looks like him.
and then it'll go Manchun. That's how I'm
I gotta watch
prioritizing that.
This is the dragon. This is him in his
What did,
dwarf
what did
form.
fucking the hags want from us, Zorana? What did
They
she
want
actually
the
want?
amulet. That is the shard solitaire.
Yeah,
He wants the necklace.
because
Yes.
then she can make doppelgangers.
You can make some. You
Simulacrum.
can use it to
Simulacrum.
simulacrum yourself one time with it,
Yeah.
which she would like.
Well, I say afterwards, if we don't want to
That's
make an
Dragon's
enemy
Den,
out of
by the
her,
way.
we can throw
Yeah,
us in and
dude.
go, hey, we've got it.
Yeah,
we'll
come
meet
get
you
it.
here.
Yeah, come get it. We're
There's
not
no need to make her an enemy,
Who
but I
do you not
trust
want an
her.
enemy?
What's that?
the hag lady, the
Yeah,
previous
I just,
Granite.
hags in general, I'm not exactly very trusting. But yeah, dragon.
All right,
hags,
I am personally officially ready to go.
Yep,
Yeah,
same
I
here.
am too.
Okay.
Fuck, we're gonna do, guys.
Can I have your mini Callie just for the heck of it?
No, actually, you can't.
No, you're not allowing it.
I'm gonna bring Bonpop out.
Okay. What form?
He's already in Gazer form.
All right, great. 'Cause that's the mini I got, so that works. Actually, it's very appropriate for this party.
Yeah, I figured he would blend in a little. Nobody would freak out too much. He might be helpful.
Can I get a? All right, so you guys slowly and I feel like hesitantly get yourselves full of anxiety. It's like going to you.
Did I get a cane?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I got my cane walk over.
Like going to your first prom at school or whatever. You guys slowly leave this place and you go towards your.
Austin,
Mom!
he worked in the
Oh,
forge.
right.
You go to your.
Mom's not here.
You go to your intrepid exit of the actual place that is Paliset Hall, and you go towards the place where there was the 3 doors that lead out of this place. One says exit. One was a hidden door that you guys saw that had the snake that was stoned.
Remember,
And the
I
other-
have all my potions and scrolls out of the chest on
Okay.
my first.
That's
send me the cast.
Kona Cold, Modify Memory, and a bunch of other powerful juices, I think. I don't recall specifically, but I trust you to have what you need.
Potion of max power still
Mhm.
floating around.
Okay. And you go towards the door for a Paliset Hall, and I don't know what Fox recalled, but it was heavy to open. So who's going to try to open it?
I will attempt to. Before it did cast this spell of.
You don't know.
I do remember.
You don't know what spell it was. You don't even, actually. It wasn't a spell. It was just opening it up and looking through this door was going to try to fuck your mind up.
Yeah, I thought we've run into it before.
You're
thought
supposed
so
to
too.
say the magic word, right?
Open sesame.
Oak.
Alright, I'll say oak.
I back way the fuck up.
It doesn't do anything.
I thought it was oak for the
That's the bathroom.
thing in Paliset.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I just remember it was a spell that attempted to fuck up the mind flare that the beholder that I got through here a little while ago. So everybody be careful. I just begin to.
Yeah, you. It's like one of those big like bank vault doors. Only there isn't like a big circular lock. It's like a big handle. Now that you look at it, actually, you think probably because huge things go through this all the time, just casually. But you grab it and you pull it open, And your guys' minds are hit by a blast of a kaleidoscopic colors and different images and sounds and feelings and textures. All are influenced in your mind immediately. And you guys don't need to make saves because Fox warned you guys ahead of time about it, so your guys are mentally prepared for it. But you feel like as though if you were to have gone through this door without knowing what was beyond, you guys might have been a little bad.
Oh,
Good thing.
Michael Jackson.
Good thing I remembered. Steel trap. Almost forgot at the door. Oh wait, guys. By the way, there's something terrible behind this door. If we don't remember it, we're gonna die. Okay.
My mind is a steel trap.
It shall never be passed by anything crazy. Alright, but you...
So smooth it just rolls.
So smooth it rolls off.
As we transport into the Palace of Hall, we get hit with a fucking ad!
It happens in
Blaster has to get all his ad time in before we hit Palace at all, because I assume it's going to be 24/7 non-stop coverage.
Pretty much, yeah. And,
Will they, won't they, will they fuck everything up? Will everybody die? Stay tuned! And here's the ad from our sponsors. Arby's. We have the meats.
Alright.
What the fuck? There's an Arby's somewhere down here, guys?
Arby's, one way or another. It's going out
who's
violently.
going first? Specifically into this.
Fuck,
general-
can I open the door? I'll have to hold the door open or I'll walk through.
Okay, cool. Then I assume everyone else is kind of going behind?
Yep.
Alrighty, as you go forward through, make a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing we have advantage.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, one of them.
Nat fucking 20! 25!
Okay. Immediately in front of you, you see 3 tiny, spindly
I
creatures
remember
with
these fucking things.
big eyes and little spiky things on their back, kind of punched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And they look up at you, and you can sense they're trying to peer into your mind to gain your secrets. But
I look at it.
Tell me your secrets.
it kind of like falls over like a goat getting scared.
I look at it. Run.
One of them runs away, but the other 2 are like, "Greetings. Pleasure to see you. Do you have your invitations?"
I do. I have
Right,
mine.
so you guys all present your invitations and whatnot, and then they all say, "Follow us. We'll take you to our rides, and we'll take you to the hall." And you guys all slowly follow them as they kind of shamble forward. That one that got scared kind of just ran off into the wall and is just looking in a corner and just hiding like this now, by the way. But the other 2 kind of lead you guys to what could best be described as a flesh cart. And cart, like a cart, like imagine a normal cart with the wheels and the handle, the pulley thing, and the horse in the front.
Yeah.
Only the horse is attached to the handles, and the entire cart's kind of squishy when you look at it.
I don't like that. It makes me uncomfy.
But they say
How far of a ride is it?
505 feet.
I can just walk it.
I ain't walking.
Shoot yourself.
No.
I put out mentally it's 505 feet because they want to make sure you can't dimension or do it.
That is
Alright, I got my wild
No,
magic stuff.
I don't know.
Right
I
on.
don't know if I want to ride in the flesh cart.
I'm in the flesh cart.
Alright, you get in the flesh cart. You kind
I
of
climb it.
Everybody's getting
Lay
in.
down a cloak so I could sit on it.
How fast does it go?
do you get into it, or do you have
Yeah,
speed?
I got
Okay, you get into it, and it goes approximately 20 miles, or not 20 miles, 20 feet per rounds, essentially.
I could have walked faster.
Roach, I think the cart has a pimple right by your knee.
Don't pop it.
Don't stand up.
Don't pop it.
No,
Look,
stop.
my armor will be
Gross.
fine. You guys will
No,
not.
I'm not paying attention to this.
Hair coming out of that? Oh, fuck.
I just hold my
Gross.
cape up off of the fucking floor.
That was like an ingrown hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, nice.
Minor illusion. I'm just gonna make it glitter.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. It's
Glitter
totally
makes
not-
it-
it's
no.
not
Will
what
gives
we're
you a
doing
kind
now.
of thumbs up. He's like,
I thought Quill's with us. Fuck.
Will's here. He's like, oh god, that was crazy.
I'm full of butter.
Eventually, you guys are led to regular cobblestone. Regular oak trees that jut up out of the ground, a regular fountain.
The clapping of the feet.
And in the center of the fountain, you can see there's a petrified beholder that looks like it has what looks like the beholder has an apron on it, and you recognize this as Large Luigi, that one beholder you guys ran into.
Oh, he's a bartender.
Yes, he
I think
is.
we bought something from him.
He is stone now, and he's a water
Sapphire
fountain, squirting
Stone.
water out.
I'm sad.
Damn.
Hey, I know a way to fix this.
Can I fix it?
Not right now, but I do know how. We can take him back to that light
We
on
have
like
that
level
one, yeah,
3.
That anti-petrification room.
Is it still around?
As far as I'm
I
aware,
don't know.
there was a Modron that was fucking around by it.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's only been 3 years.
Just casual 3 years. All right.
Yeah.
The palace itself looks like it's a magnificent looking sort of place to be. Despite the weirdness of the carts and everything else around you, it looks relatively ordinary. But as you guys kind of look at it, you watch this for a brief moment, you kind of blink your eyes, and it looks like it's like twisting and bending into itself. And you blink again, it's just regular. As if it's trying to fight the incursion of the far realm entities within it.
Wonderful.
Kind of like
Normal stuff.
I'm tired of this far realm nonsense.
kind of Monster Housey, but not
You
quite
can just
Monster
go back to
Housey.
Skullport and just do your own business.
I mean, I could.
And I could go back to the forge and
Now I'm too invested.
I have a family, so I'm okay to retire.
I'm good to go back to Fendelver and never deal with Halister or Man.
Hazel, we're all ready to retire. How about you?
What are you down here for? Quilly? Oh wait, you found him.
Yeah, you found him, see?
Like,
See?
We can all retire.
I'm here for adventure, honestly.
I have tons of money and more weapons that I could ever want.
Too.
I found the metal I wanted to find.
That guy's dead as fuck.
See?
I still
Aren't
have
we
more
all
things to do.
successful in our own
I
ways?
think we're picking that up today.
Yeah.
You guys,
We'll serve yours, and then maybe we all take a weekend trip to the Bahamas.
you guys can hear the
And
sounds
then
of
new adventures could take our place.
What's the different music for this?
You know what we could do? We could find new.
Pierre's
new-
secretly pissed that we're discussing this.
No, unfortunately, if you guys
We
want to
could-
leave, nothing's stopping you.
We could retire, and then new adventures could take our place. We could look for new substitutes.
Yeah, you could.
We should open a training camp for it.
Yes.
We only had 2 of our total 7 members die on us.
We're not that bad. We're shooting 40% turnover.
It's better than all the other assholes who got to level 1 and then ran into Maramba.
I agree.
Yeah. Alrighty, you guys.
Or, what's his face? The fake vampire.
Oh, fucking. Don't even remind me of.
Dude, that is not a
Dipshit
bad.
Carl.
That is not a bad idea. 6 foot under, great restaurant idea.
We tried and they fucking ran into the ground and all died because they're idiots, and
It's
losers.
okay. We have the Bazaar House. It's a good source of
Bitches.
income. Like that's a
Fucking
retirement
Carl.
right there, guys.
R.I.P. Goatsy.
Yeah, Goatsy.
He was the best.
You know what?
Goatsy and
I think I plan on
Mimic were the
retiring.
only
I think-
decent ones of them.
You know what, you
The
guys?
rest of them
Are we all just
Fucking
venting
assholes.
4 years or whatever the
It's
fuck
been
this
a good
is?
run.
Yeah, right in front of the place. You're just like, you know what?
It's been
We're
a
all
good
just like
run.
reflecting on it. This could be the last thing. We could all die right now.
There's only 2 moments in the entirety of Undermountain in my history here that I truly felt happy, and it was both times I killed Uktal.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
I'm glad we're all in a good
I
mental
remember.
state.
I remember
guys-
I remember getting shot
Hold
with
on,
a
folks. We're not
shotgun.
going forward anymore. Just stop the car here. We gotta talk.
That dude had a blunderbuss and he shot me right in the face.
Shot me right in the face.
What
That's
the
right. And then
fuck
I
is wrong
almost
with
killed
that?
the entire party, and that was the first time I
You know what,
realized Alistair
Fox?
was a fucking maniac.
I died. Okay?
Wait, no, I died.
And you died. We all died at least once.
I haven't.
I haven't died.
I have yet to see the other side.
No, most of us haven't.
Did you see the other side?
It's
inside.
just.
Inside. I think
Look,
you
I
died.
saw the other side. That's kind of why I'm here at this point. Kind of want to stop that.
Time to use a diamond to bring you back, you did.
I think I'm okay to retire.
Hey, y'all remember when Sedgwick sat on the throne and immediately got iced?
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
He's so tough. He's so
so
tough.
tough.
He's so tough. He's so little pow wow.
Yeah, it was dope.
There was
Daisy recorded it.
Dumbass Kobold.
what was it?
Thought he was cool.
Yeah, Kobold. He
wasn't.
Yeah, he tried to steal a Goblin King's throne, and then he immediately caught a javelin to the chest.
By Yek the Tall.
He became more red mist than Kobold.
And then we had to fight a fucking dragon.
That was cool.
First of Seville.
Yeah.
Good times.
You guys, yeah. I think I'm gonna go.
You know what? Why don't we just bring the cart back? Let's
Just
just.
chill. Let's just-
I mean,
I'll play some more of that Heroes Feast. We'll just fucking. have
If
a
you guys
snack.
want to leave and doom the city of Waterdeep, nothing's stopping you.
who says it's gonna be doomed? Maybe it's gonna be
Callie
alright.
asked
Maybe under new
Callie
management.
divined that it would happen if you guys had intervened.
Maybe under new management it won't be so bad.
You know what? Yeah.
You can go find out what the management's like.
I'm
You
just
know what?
gonna grab my grandparents and get the fuck out of this.
You know what? The world had a good run.
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
it's gonna be
forward
fine.
beyond my comprehension.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Here's
Your
that.
guys'
No,
mental
you guys
health
can
right
leave if
now.
you
I
want
don't
to.
like your
No, don't worry. It's
But
going to
this is
involve
just
you.
the best, like,
Because you claim
banter.
this all makes sense. So how about when we get to the part where we need to get into Carcotha and we have to kill Quilly? Hey, Quilly, you're here. This is great. Okay, listen.
Yeah, what's going on?
So when you're defending the city and we show up, Hazel is going to try to tell you, hey, just go to Paliset Hall and kill everyone there that isn't the Bizarre Warriors. And then instead of fighting you, you can just leave. We'll go into the city, and then you should show up as an adult right now.
That won't work because I'm pretty sure that version of me is really crazy.
Oh, because a bunch of time travel bullshit? Is
Because an explosion is
Where are you? I'm telling you right now to do it 1,000 years in the future. Why don't you show up and do it?
Fencer,
You
Fencer,
remember
cast,
me
Explosion to the far realm really
Fencer,
fucks you up
cast
real
the
bad.
flask that actually has alcohol in it.
Mathematics, because we're not speaking
How
in
convenient. Are these complex mathematics something like wibbly wobbly timey wimey?
All right, enough. Hey, look, guys, we can't have this breakdown right now because I'm gonna fucking lose it, okay?
Right, okay?
The Castellaners are up in a tower looking out the window like, are they crying?
All right, guys, I'm gonna fucking lose it here. It's been a good run,
I
okay?
missed my wife and my
Dude,
kid.
man, pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, man. Look,
We could die. I died yesterday.
Yeah, if we don't
Did
stop
you?
them, they're gonna wipe out water to you.
Yeah, you kind of died yesterday.
he died. You remember?
We had-
No,
Well,
you
not-
wasn't. Well,
She had to make
We
a
all
list.
went unconscious and we're completely not ready to have it.
Oh.
With the exception of Hazel.
We would have died. We would have totally died.
Guys,
the
let's
place
just,
reeked of blood. Okay,
let's just do
all
this
we
one
want.
thing, and then we can, go to group therapy.
I'm sure there's an adventure therapy.
There's gotta be
there.
someone who wanted to
The
do
therapy that I've
banana
gone to is an anvil to the head, and that
The
hasn't
Albatross
helped.
said he loved us. We could just talk to him again.
Who?
The what?
The thing in level 4.
Who's on first?
The Albatross who said I love you, like the,
The
fish. in
albatross?
The aboleth.
I was saying,
there you
albatross is a bird.
go. Yeah, that one.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm not talking about-
all right. Okay, I'm gonna take one more drink of your. Okay, I'm back. All right. I'm gonna get buzzed. Let's go. And I just starts walking up the stairs. I just imagine we've been outside of this cart for 5 minutes, just fucking breaking
You know what?
down.
Being in nice clothes is really uncomfortable.
I think being in the
It
nice
doesn't
clothes
feel right.
is setting up us to realize that
Like-
we're doing good, and we maybe need to stop while we're ahead.
Yeah.
That is an option if you guys want to leave the mountain. You doesn't stop
Let's
you.
go gambling.
Hey, you wanna like impress them in there? Okay, never mind.
She's like, I'm being an ass. What?
You want a weird far realm cane that I think I stole from one of their family members that we killed forever?
No, I have Albert. If I'll be suspicious about 2 canes.
It's a cane that's got an octopus tentacle writhing.
Oh, I know where
I
you got
stole it
this.
forever ago, and I still have
I
it.
don't remember what her name is, but you killed her at level 3.
Anyone want it?
No.
I got Albert. It'll be weird if I come with 2 canes.
You just-
I already have
I'm already
a
Tim
game.
Daddy with
Like you're skiing.
Down.
You know what? I am that old to get away with it.
The Nothics, for the record, have just been listening to this conversation in rapture, by the way. Just listening to you guys. Man, these guys got issues.
No. I was just conquering
This can't be
presence.
the worst.
Fuck off!
They turn and run immediately.
I actually won't.
Okay,
Fucking
okay.
spell slot.
You just yell at them, they can
Yeah.
also run.
Hey, Barb. I always want to yell.
Good.
Man, I'm gonna need therapy. You have to listen to me.
I knew too many other secrets.
I thought that Xanathar guy was gonna be the weirdest guy we carried over here today. So, fucks with them.
Adventure of the Mountain gets to you. That's what that's what Piers read and learned about the book, honestly, too.
Yeah, I'm walking up the steps, dude.
All
All right, cool. You walk forward, and you guys,
I will be the first one to open it.
you
Or is
open
it
up the
for me?
door,
Is it open
and
for me?
before you guys, you see a beautiful menagerie of a dozen different freaks and geeks, all wearing clothes dressed to the nines. You see beholders wearing clothes and fine silks. You see men wearing hobo hats and fancy robes at the same time. You see a woman with real big spectacles and a very fancy black outfit. You see dozens of different kinds of people and all different kinds of shenanigans going on.
All of our biggest enemies.
Okay,
immediately.
so
Did we see anyone we recognize, or is this a bunch of randos?
I wrote this down.
Holy shit.
You guys see people you recognize the names I wrote down. You see Hallegarth chained up to a wall. You see Rex is by Xanathar.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Fucker.
he's here. He's still
his
chilling.
life is just constantly falling down a hill. Every time we see him, he's fucked.
He's having a hard time. You see all the gentlemen bastards, if you remember them, those people. You see you see the gnome who you guys pulled cards with before in freaking Volo's here. You see
Tesselgrim's here.
Tesselgrim is here. She's hanging out. You see sitting in a corner on a chair on a stool. You see the bagman drinking tea.
Yes.
It's just like,
Fuck.
Keep
Yeah.
him away from me.
I remind you mentally that we had heard that like something like that this necklace we're trying to get was some kind of result of somebody dropping a bag of holding into another bag of holding, which I'm pretty sure was his origin story. I think there's a connection, but we never got a chance to talk.
immediately after you guys walk in, you see a stout, like very short elven woman who she has real nice clothes, but Hazel, you immediately recognize her. You see your grandma.
Grandma.
Oh,
She's talking to.
Xanathar.
She's talking to a pale white mind flare. She walks up to you and she immediately slaps you.
Oh, Jesus.
She's like, "What have you been doing?
Is that like an elf?
Exploring.
You've been in so much danger lately, and I'm freaking so scared for you.
Aren't you proud of me?
What have you almost died so many times recently.
I know, but my,
Wait, how do
my
you know
kill
this?
count is up to 21.
Describing it.
That's nice.
So, you
Congratulations.
know, Dad'll be proud.
You only got 680 to go before you catch up with me. What have you been doing?
Hi, Mrs. Moonstar.
Hi. How's your arm, sir?
Great. Thank
Good. Gee,
You're really
you guys.
strong.
Yeah, I'm old. I've seen a lot more than you have.
No.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
Fight for 400. Ow.
Yeah, freaking. It happens when you live to be so old.
Alice,
At
shut
least
up.
do
over
the other
there.
side so I have matching blush. Damn.
Yeah. She says some sort of swear word in Elvish, which I think everyone here can speak now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elvish.
She says, "Fool of the Took," obviously. He said the thing.
With the hard A?
And, yeah, everyone else in the hall immediately turns and looks at you guys after they hear a loud sound.
Oh,
But then they go back to talking and perusing one another. A big thing of note that you notice, there are actual spotlights looking down on the actual hall itself, kind of like Sly Cooper style, where it's like... and you can see where the light's coming from. You see a severed head of Arcteria, where it's just...
Oh my god.
Oh, sweet. Well,
Use security. That's what they're saying.
She's security? Oh, that's funny.
well,
doing that.
I will
Hey!
stay out of the spotlight.
It doesn't react to you.
I chuck a rock at it.
It doesn't react to you.
Oh, good.
I go up to the dead mind flare, and I assume this is easy.
Can I tell that, like, that's her, or is it just she's, like, controlling, like, a little thing somewhere behind the scenes?
All right, so before anybody goes doing a million things, here's what I'm doing. This is going to be a really socially heavy game right now. I want you guys to roll initiative using your charisma modifiers to determine who goes in what order.
I think I have negative.
You do get -1.
Yeah, that's gonna be not fun
great for me.
Advantage? Because you said
Yeah,
initiative?
yeah.
Five.
5. Callie 5.
I got something. I got it.
Plus 2, right?
Yeah.
8.
8.
These dice
Hold on,
fucking,
no,
they
I have
were,
11.
they were good.
5,
numbers.
8, 11, okay.
15. Yeah, 15.
Alrighty, 15. Wow, freaking going fast. Alright. What'd you get, Hazel?
14.
14, okay. Hazel, Fox, Finster, Callie. Alrighty.
Good thing we're
Quote unquote, might want to set a time limit on how long you talk to each person.
Sort of, kind of, sort of. But it also makes it easier if I have a
Yeah.
more... Alright, so...
Team Moonshadow.
Immediately as
Should've
you
been
guys
Sailor Moon.
walk in, you guys all immediately notice...
I don't remember Sailor Moon.
You notice dozens of people.
People said she could be ghost.
There.
I took my turn first, which was Waylon walking up to you guys, immediately slapping you guys in the face. I'm going to cut from
For
there.
the family.
Roach, you immediately walk in and you see dozens of people doing dozens of different things. Is there anybody in particular you want to interact with immediately as you walk forward? Some people you don't recognize, you just get descriptions of what they look like. But there's dozens of people that seem to be of important note here.
DM, we were going to agree to do a buddy system.
You want to? You guys are right by each other. If you wanted to do that, you can.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to interact and what someone else is doing, feel free to call it that you want to do that.
Okay.
Nice.
Are we still doing the buddy system?
If you guys want to,
Yep.
I'm certainly down.
I don't really. Arteria's doing security, so I don't really.
You can assume that if her head's here, Her body is probably around somewhere too, but
I'm gonna look for her body.
not your turn. Not
You're
your turn.
gonna probably talk to somebody in this entrance hall on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll meet with you in a second. My turn. I have something I gotta go do back up front. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I think I just found a really old note that might be relevant.
And I'm sorry.
Sounds good. Why don't you just
Question.
Yes.
see
Did
me
we come in through
afterwards?
the
You want a
courtyard?
drink?
Yes, you came in from the courtyard, going towards
We're
the
in foyer
foyer.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I say telepathically, what's our safe word in case shit hits the fan and we gotta get the fuck out?
Well, we have telepathic
Roll for
bonds,
initiative.
so.
fucking
How about,
love
oh
it,
fuck,
bro.
oh god, everything's fucked, oh god, run. I think it might be remembered.
Alrighty, Roach Hazel.
Fuck my soul.
You guys immediately walk in. I don't know how Roach's heart feels in this moment as you walk forward.
Pain.
Pain. Okay.
You know, the usual.
Are you going with him, Hazel? Is that the plan currently?
I'm gonna
Yeah. Grandma, I'm gonna talk to you later.
She says, I'm gonna frickin' follow you like a hawk. Don't do anything stupid.
We got
I
it.
will not do anything totally lethal.
Let me know if you need any help with anything.
Okay.
I do,
Okay.
but later.
All right, good. We
Sure.
lost the old lady. Let's go.
Love you, Grandma.
Alrighty. You walk forward immediately, and you can hear the sound of smooth jazz. You hear this music playing, actually, as you see there's a large ballroom in the front where are dozens of creatures floating, talking, and mingling with one another. Several are just above everybody else. Several are below everyone else, like on the ground. And you see in the center there is a group of musicians all playing instruments that are playing this kind of weird music using strange instruments.
Was anyone blocking the staircase that we walked by?
Immediately, yes, there was.
Fall asleep.
There was a guard by the
Let's say it's
staircase.
There wasn't a guard, there's just a guy standing there.
Okay.
He has like a really horrible duster on. He has a bunch of like ropes tied around him, and he has a bunch of mirrors dangling off of his areas.
That's crazy. All right. So.
Needs to sit down number 5.
We're in the bar.
All right. So we're in the ballroom right now. All
Talking
right.
with them.
Yeah.
Inspiration?
No.
Dude, we used to get points for this.
Yeah, you did. Get a
Some
knock off.
guy. All right. Well, I guess first thing I would like to do is what's the word I'm looking for? Case the joint.
Case the joint.
Yeah.
Give me just a general perception check for me, please, sir.
Can I see that list?
Sure, here you go.
I'm gonna loop arms so
I'm
that
just
we
gonna
look like
burn
we're
it all,
just
and now
taking
you
a
won't
stroll
know
around the
who's here.
courtyard. Or
Okay.
the court, the ballroom.
You guys all look very nice. People are looking at you, kind of acknowledging you.
12 plus perception, you said?
Yes.
That is another 12, so that is a 24.
24, okay.
Don't know who's here anymore. I'm gonna do whatever I said we're retired.
One way or the other.
Where you gotta have fish?
We end it here.
Hey, I know exactly where I'll be. Cord.
So you guys
Gold.
you're just staying on the ground floor right now, right? And you're just
Yeah,
looking
right
around
now.
the
Yeah,
room.
Ballroom.
yeah, right
Okay.
now we're in the ballroom. Just I
In
guess
the
like
lap.
yeah, I guess
Okay.
yeah, just like I guess if I want to try to like point out any like secret doors or
Okay,
just like or
okay.
just anything of like very importance like number of guards,
Sure,
the
sure.
guards themselves, the targets.
Okay, cool.
Radio
You do not
flashes that
see
open.
the Death Knights immediately, or anybody else of ridiculous note besides beholders and like a couple mind flayers so far. You scope around the area. You go into several rooms. You can see there are several people who are feasting on weird-looking food. There's a bartender who looks like the guy from The Shining who's making food for everybody and drinks.
Okay.
Looks relatively, strangely,
Grady.
yeah, strangely super normal though.
Holy hair. I can't take it.
I know.
Uh,
Her body's here.
You see, Halifgar kind of makes eyes with you, and he's just like,
Yeah.
he points to his chest, and there's like a big metal pipe that's just right here that just has him pinned down. He's like,
Friend of yours?
he does this.
But not the man. I haven't seen him.
Also, the next one bothers me. Who's that?
Murdoch. He's
Halifgar's a
I
revenant
mean-
who hates
Oh,
Rex.
oh right, the Revenant.
Yeah, he's
How
that
do you have
guy.
to deal with the bearded devil?
Is that a later problem?
I mean,
No, he's an ally of ours, but we'll probably need to get him
Remember,
out.
one of the people got replaced for them.
You see
Remember
dozens of Slod,
Slot.
the big like lizard creatures that you guys met one in Little
wanna see?
War. He was
Oh,
an alchemist.
yeah.
You
Oh,
see
yeah.
Dozens of them preparing, moving food around at different places. You see dozens of those Nothic creatures.
Hey, and whenever you're done.
And are you trying to be like unnoticed by everybody else?
Pretty much, yeah. Just
Okay.
I guess just trying to weave through the crowd, like
Sure.
not bring too much attention.
Dozens. You
If
see
I can
several.
help, I'll just be like, oh yeah, and so honey.
Sure.
Yes.
Waldo Wanderlust.
That's the gnome you guys met who you drew
What
cards
an
with.
idiot.
I'm thinking
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? Anyone else?
You see dozens of
Burn it after
several
you-
drow actually, and you see one drow's kind of standing in the corner by himself, kind of awkwardly so, but you just see that. And you see standing in the middle, playing the instruments amongst everybody else. You see Amelia. She doesn't notice you, but you see her. She looks. She looks like she's wearing a lot of makeup, pretty much.
Ah, yes.
Did she get beat up?
You see Volo.
Alright, this feels almost illegal.
All right, this feels almost illegal. He's gonna walk in there. They're the one too. Bah, bah.
That was that commercial.
This feels almost
Wrong
illegal.
commercial.
Hey, Bull, I heard you got it.
Fucking AI did this shit on purpose. They're listening onto us.
He is the conductor of the music currently. He's doing this
Of course
to all
he
the
is.
people playing the music.
Doing
right
nothing to get paid.
Dumbass.
That's immediately what you see amongst all the people around you. And you roll a 24. One second, let me look at the list again real quick.
I noticed that the husband cast lantern is not present.
He's not here. But you do see the giant
Maybe
pit
they're
fiend.
on the outs. And that was the pit fiend that they are using right now because
Yeah.
we killed Malarius.
Yeah.
I told you it was
They
the
drummed
one.
a little bit in that.
You see your dad.
Wait, oh, right.
He is
dad?
wearing
Cork.
his green cloak. He has what looks like a bunch of stitches
Uh-huh.
all over his body. And you can see standing next to him is a fiend with a big arm. Like a big arm, so just a big old, just
His masturbating arm?
like his masturbating arm is just really got next to him. You see that.
Jeez.
He does not have the same body of Noah.
Here
Left for dead guy?
Here I thought I had a problem.
Hey,
So
yo.
here, if it improves my standing, well, I actually got an 11 because with this harp I can't roll lower than a 9 on a charisma check. So
Let's
I don't
see.
know if that makes me any higher.
I have an 11.
You get above Finster, I guess, so congratulations for that. Is there anybody you want to talk to immediately besides
Not really in the talking mood right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to just keep quiet, keep away until
Okay.
it's time to do something.
Pizza.
All right. With that,
Dog, come here.